Hello. Blind Pew here. Apologies for my lack of transmissions of late. But let's face it, not much had been happening in the galaxy. Well, I'm pleased to say, that has now changed. Let's get up to speed. Ben, my chief of engineering, where are we? Whoa, like the new sectorized galaxy map.
We are still on the Gnosis, deep in the beta sector.
Beta sector, you say?
Somewhere between the California Nebula and the forwarding rift. 3,000 light years from Sol.
And where is our temporary and remote telepresence guardian robot, communications officer, Jed Munoz?
He's not on board. He is on the Gnosis talking to the crew.
What? Then launch this ship immediately, before he comes back. What an opportunity to get shot of him.
Nothing doing, I'm afraid, Pew. Jed has become the new poster boy for canon research. The owners of the Gnosis Megaship here. They were really impressed to have the galaxy's most famous explorer on board. Even given him a load of new experimental tech to try out on his explorations.
Oh great.
Hello you two, my lowly ship handlers. Jed Munoz here, the galaxy's premier explorer. Ready the ship up, Pew. Canon have given me a load of experimental exploration tech we need to try out, so we need to get out there.
Fantastic. Well, this is a bit new. And this is a lot new. All the controls in a convenient area. Nice. Hang on, night vision. That is new. Let's try that. Not much has happened. The ship has gone a nice shade of green, I suppose. Intriguing. This generally seems better laid out and more user-friendly.
Enjoying the new tech that my celebrity allows you lowly cargo pilots to use.
Yes, you certainly seem to have pulled the wool over their eyes at Canon, Jed.
Careful, Pew. Jealousy is such an awful vice.
At least they seem to have this rather dashing commander on the control screens here. Ooh, it lists discoveries by sector. I've not discovered much here, it seems, in the Elysian Shore.
No surprise, I've discovered everything here, Pew.
Of course you have, Jed. What's this? The Codex. Sterling. We may even find something you have not discovered in here, Jed. Raxxla. Add to playlist.
Discovered it
Raxxla.
already.
To the jewel burns on the brow of the mother of galaxies, to the whisperer in witch space, the siren of the deepest void, the parent's grief, the lover's woe.
Just the edited highlights, please.
The legend of Raxxla has been circulating in whispers for centuries. The quest for this mysterious place, the location of which is a deadly secret, was said to be the principal aim of the Dark Wheel, a putative fraternity of legend chasers from the early days of India.
Ben, does this Codex have "Don't Panic" printed on the cover by any chance?
Documented stories tend to agree on several points, however. That Raxxla is a definite place, and that it holds a mystical secret. Several versions of the Raxxla story mention an alien artifact. The Omphilus Rift, described as a gateway or tunnel through which parallel universes can be accessed. More than one interstellar treasure seeker has become obsessed with Raxxla to the exclusion of all other dreams, and spent his or her entire life in a futile search for it.
I'd certainly like to take a look.
Raxxla also plays a role in several conspiracy theories, most of which attest that it has already been discovered by some kind of sinister cabal
Like
or sole
the
tyrant,
Clan,
which has
anyone.
leveraged its power to establish covert dominance over humanity. Whatever the truth of the matter, one thing remains irrefutable. The legend of Raxxla continues to inspire explorers and conspiracy theorists to this day.
Guys, we are approaching our destination. One jump to go. We will scoop some fuel, and then deploy some of this new exploration tech.
My new exploration tech.
Whatever.
Give us the salient features on the Dark Wheel whilst we scoop.
The Dark Wheel
Oh, they're out there all right. I've never met them, but I know they're out there. Think about how well known the stories are. Now think about how easy it would be for some two-bit band of hucksters to pass themselves off as the Dark Wheel and start trading on their reputation. Doesn't happen, does it? Not for long, anyway. Whenever someone tries to usurp the Dark Wheel name, sooner or later they get quietly shut down. And that's how I know.
The Dark Wheel is the name given to a legendary group of adventurers, explorers, investigators, and treasure hunters, the existence of which is so lacking in corroborative evidence that it is generally considered a myth. The group is often mentioned in connection with the equally unsubstantiated Raxxla. Those who believe in the existence of the Dark Wheel consider it to be a continuous and clandestine organization, operating since the very earliest days of interstellar travel. According to the law, only a handful of the bravest and most competent pilots of each generation are honored with an invitation
That's
to
all
join
very
the
well,
group.
Pew, but the new exploration system is now active. Have you been paying attention to the instructions on screen?
Obviously, Ben. Instructions on screen, you say? I'll be a natural anyway. Okay, so we've honked the system and have discovered these frequencies. Selecting this frequency, let's see if we can find some of the planets match in it. Looks like one here. But that's one. But the key seems to be to come back out and search quickly to get the whole system efficiently. See, here's another. And on we go. Immediately another. Okay, done that cluster. Need to check further afield on the other frequencies. Something. Ah yes, there. An asteroid belt I think, and there is something else. Another asteroid belt. Nearly got the whole system. Pictures do not seem to be coming up quickly on this experimental tech. I'm reliably informed it will, when it goes into production. The beauty is that, from this static location, by the main star, I should be able to scan all bodies in the system without needing to fly to them, as was the case with the old tech, thus allowing me to get my name as first discoverer on more stuff, more quickly.
Pew, I think you will find that it will be my name going on this stuff, as the galaxy's most famous explorer.
System scan complete.
It's not like anyone has heard of you.
Thanks, Jed. So, there, we have scanned the whole system from the main star. In theory, if this has not already been discovered,
It has, by me.
my name would be on all of this, if we can get the data back. I believe we have some experimental tech allowing us to map the surface of planets and to get named as first mapper. To do that we will need to approach one of these moons. First probe away, aiming right for the center. Should get good coverage when it lands. Second probe away, aiming for the sides. Third probe away, looks like a good hit. 30% scanned with the first probe. I believe that this new tech will discover anything on the surface, meaning those endless flights looking at the surface, on the off chance of discovering a new Thargoid base, or similar, maybe a thing of the past. Sending a probe to the South Pole. And the North Pole.
Surface scan complete.
There we go. Complete. It is not reporting anything unusual, but nevertheless, let's get down there and take a look at the first planet surface mapped by Blind Pew. The next, Planet Pew.
Planet, Jed the Famous, I think you will find.
Cripes, it's dark down here. Better try out that new night vision tech. Whoa, would you look at that? This will be extremely useful. Extremely. What I would not have given for this when flying down numerous pitch black crevasses in search of the first alien evidence all those years ago. Halcyon days.
Hello Pew, Jed Ranyo's just popped up from my cabin again. Don't forget that you are only getting to use this tech because I am on board. What do you say to that?
I say that I've not yet thought of a way to get you off my ship and to steal this new tech from you. But I will. Right, let's head back up to orbit. Oh yes. Ooh, hang on a minute. Jed, I say, Jed.
Yes.
There is one spot on the planet that we have failed to scan. Sorry for our incompetence.
Lowly cargo pilots.
If you want your name on it, we will need to do this. But, the probes are not correctly lined up. Jed, could you head down to the cargo bay and get hold of the last probe? We need you to make an adjustment.
Yes, I'm at the probe.
Take a tight hold and don't let go.
Okay.
Firing probe.
Pew, I will personally destroy you for this, you absolute piece of...
Is he on that probe?
He is indeed.
Finally, he is gone then.
Yes, he should really make a big impact on the exploration scene when he crashes into the face of that planet. First mapped by me, by the way.
Pew, you idiot.
Why?
You calculated the trajectory wrong. The probe has slingshot around the planet.
You mean?
Yes.
He is headed back this way. Red alert. Mobilize all engine power immediately. Get us out of here.
Hello Pew, Ben.
Ah, Jed, glad you are back. That planned close exploration trip you took should sound good to Cannon, don't you think?
Is that what it was? Yes, I suppose so.
Okay, back at the Gnosis. Let's turn in the discovery data. And look at that, all those first discoveries. Let's check out that system we scanned. Fantastic, look how we have all the first discoveries from that fairly quick system scan. We should also have first mapped on one of these. Well, there is much more to look at, so look for future transmissions. And I'm sure I will come up with a way of removing Jed.
What was that?
Nothing. Until next time. Good luck, commanders. And I'll see you out there.